Hey guys, it's the Diesel. Just walking you through my next Pokemon Platinum video. This was off pokeladder-er. I believe it was CaptainZef. I'm not sure, but we agreed on a UU-NU match. He accidentally brought Vaporeon though. Completely understandable. Don't worry. He leads off with a I believe it's a Specs Torkoal and goes to the Eruption. And I'm sashed, of course, because most lead Venomoth. So I go for Sleep Pattern, really hoping that it wouldn't miss, which it didn't, which is really good. So I figure he's gonna switch now. I don't know what he's gonna go into, but I have to get that second layer of Toxic Spikes. So yeah. Now he traced my Tinted Lens, which will actually help him later in the match a little bit. So I go for the Bug Buzz now, and he goes to the T-Bolt just to finish me off. Yeah. So, his Porygon is it's not toxic, it's just poisoned, which kind of sucks. But, he goes to the Pain Split now, and that really helps him because, I have a lot of health. So, yeah, I go for the sub now, and, I thought I might be faster, but I wasn't. He goes to the Ice Beam. That's super effective. Of course, that's going to do some good damage. So, I go for Leech Seed now. And now I'm going to be gaining back a lot of my health because Porygon 2s have a lot of health. Plus, I'm getting Leech Seed and leftovers. So, yeah. Yeah, so, I switch out Vileplume and go into Mantine. And I resist the Ice Beam, and I thought he was going to go for Ice Beam, but he goes for Pain Split, which really didn't help him that much because this Mantine doesn't have max HP. This is my Sweeper Mantine, which is pretty funny because you never see Mantine as a Sweeper. Switch out now, predicting the Thunderbolt, and he does go for the Thunderbolt, and even since he scanned the Tinted Lens, it does a decent amount because not only did he get a crit, but it's resisted attack. He at least gets neutral damage on it, so damn Tinted Lens helping him out there. So yeah, I now go, he goes to the Pain Split, and I just go for Sludge Bomb to finish him because I don't really need this thing messing with the rest of my team. Sludge Bomb does not KO, but the Leech Seed and the Poison do, which is really good. So yeah, my Vileplume's at decent health right now, and the Porygon 2 dies. So yeah, he goes into his Torkoal now, and he wakes up first turn and gets the Eruption off, and I was like, that is so lame. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Sleep really doesn't like me. Whenever it's against me, they wake up first turn. Whenever it's on me, I sleep for like the max turns. So, he goes into Slow Jester now. And I predict the switch and go for the Rain Dance on the switch, but it really doesn't help me because I really can't do anything to the stupid thing. So I have to switch out, go to Merlin, who's my special wall, as he starts Calm Minding. So I know he's Toxic now, so he really can't stall out Toxic unless he is unless he packs Rest, which I don't believe I've ever seen a Slowking with Rest. So I go for Nightshade now just to get some extra damage on him. Still don't know why he's Calm Minding, but I'm a very, very bulky special. I'm max special wall, so yeah. As you guys seen before, Merlin can actually take a physical hit, and he does a pack Feather Dance, which is really cool. But yeah, so after 2 Calm Minds in the rain, Stab. It still doesn't take out Merlin, and I believe I just Nightshade here just to take him out. Yeah, I just go for the Nightshade because if I had roosted, he would have still done significant damage, and I really didn't need that. So yeah, he goes into his Pinsir Senior or Junior or whatever it is. It's an Armaldo, and I just go for the Roost here, and yeah, he missed its Stone Edge, so it didn't really it didn't really change too much. I go for Feather Dance, and now I know he's got his attack sharply lowered, and I was like, okay, Merlin's a beast. He's going to be able to take this hit. He's at max health. He goes to the Stone Edge, and I completely underestimated Armaldo's attacking power because he doesn't even get a crit, and that screws my Merlin over. And I was like, wow, really? But anyway, I go into man time now, and I really thought that he might miss or something, but whatever. It's super effective, obviously. I die. I really don't know what I was thinking there. Kind of a dumb move on my part. But I go into Scamper now, and I go for the fake out because I know he's going to be faster than any of my other moves. So I make him flinch, and then Toxic takes him out, which is great. Because, yeah. So he goes into Problem now, and he gets Toxic, and I just go for the Substitute, and he's like, oh, I've never seen that on a Delibird before. But, yeah. It actually helped me out this match, because it brings his Torkoal down enough health due to the Toxic, that my next Pokemon is able to come out and revenge kill it. Because right now, at the moment, it's 2-2, my Delibird and my Quillfish against his Torkoal and his Vaporeon. And he told me at the beginning of the match, he was like, listen, dude, I brought Vaporeon on accident. I was, switching my party up. And I was like, it's not a problem. I didn't change my team regardless. But I didn't really have anything to really take out Vaporeon, but I was going to figure I'd just Toxic stall it for a little bit, because, Vaporeons kind of get screwed if they're Toxic. But he goes to the Eruption. I just went for the Ice Shard, just for some extra damage. And I bring out Fish Bomb, who is my Quillfish. And I go for the Waterfall, and the Waterfall KOs the Torkoal. I don't know if I've been able to KO otherwise, because they're pretty defensive. But I go for Waterfall here again, because I know it's super effective on his Solrock. And he gets Will-O-Wisp and misses, which I was like, thank God, because that would have really, really sucked. But he misses, luckily, and I take him out. And now it's down to his Vaporeon. Actually, he had 3 Pokemon left, but yeah, now it's down to his Vaporeon. I go for Poison Jab here, because it's my only other stab, and it does significant damage, and I was like, okay. And all he has is Ice Beam as his attack, so I was like, I have this in the bag. So I figured, just to make the match go a little bit faster, I'm just going to Swords Dance, and that way I can take him out next turn. He goes for Ice Beam, and can you guess what happens? He gets a Freeze. And that Freeze basically means match over for me, because as you guys all know, my Pokemon don't like to unthaw. They usually stay thawed for the max turns. And his Ice Beam is a 5-hit KO from max health. And yeah, probably should have Poison Jabbed. If I had Poison Jabbed one more time, I believe his Vaporeon would have not had enough health to survive the Toxics. It would have been a lot closer. I'll leave it at that. I'll let you guys judge. But I think that my Poison Jab would have done about the amount of health that he has left. But anyway, great match, CaptainZef. Definitely look forward to a rematch. And rate, comment, sub, guys. Go join pokeladder-er!